Hello everybody, welcome back to Dynamic Pilates TV. This is my very first Tower Reformer combo class for DPTV. We are really excited about this new collection. So let's go ahead and get started. So today's class is a jump board slash tower class. Let's talk about the setup. Clearly, you're going to need a jump board. You're going to need a soft Pilates ball. We're only using the ball a little bit. If you don't have one, it's not going to ruin the class. You can do it without the ball as well. So here's my setup, okay? So I have my yellow long arm springs all the way at the top. We're going to be using those for both your arms and your legs at some point. Then I also have a purple spring. I'm going to use this for my legs at one point, and it is just below my shoulder height. Everyone's is going to be a little bit different. I am aware of that. Let's have the push-through bar all the way pulled up at first, just to keep it out of the way. And I also have two of my heavy red springs hooked all the way to the bottom like this. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with our risers up if you have the option to move your risers around. Let's start with them up because we are going to use those in the beginning of the class, and then we're going to take the risers all the way down. So let's go ahead and get started, shall we? So I am starting on one medium spring on my reformer. That is one red. I'm going to start with my headrest up. Here we go. Oops, I didn't change my spring. All right, so I am loving this reformer tower combo so much. All right, let's just warm up and stretch our legs a little bit. I'm going to pick up the left strap. I'm going to bring it over the arch of my right foot. The non-strapped leg is just going to rest on top of my jump board. I'm checking the time. Now I'm going to cross the leg over my body. I'm going to feel a nice stretch right there. And then I'm going to open it out to the side right here like this. And then I'm going to cross it over again. This is one of my favorite ways to warm up. And then once again, out to the side. Now I'm going to take that foot straight up to the ceiling. I'm going to grab onto the pegs next to my ears. My non-strapped leg is just going to hover over that jump board. I'm going to inhale, take the strapped leg down. Feel the core start to tighten. Exhale, bring it right back up. We're here for 3. I want you to really engage the core right there. I'm not letting my ribs open. That core is staying strong. So not only am I feeling nice stretch in the leg and warming up the legs, I'm also warming up my core. Now, we're going to create giant circles. So I'm going to cross it over my body, circle it nice and wide. I'm going to do 3 each direction. I'm holding on to my pegs nice and tight. Helps engage the shoulder girdle, which is a part of the core. We want everything switched on right here to stay nice and stable and to protect that back. Let's go ahead and reverse. We're going to take it to the other side. We're here for 3. How is everybody today? We are going to get a good little burn all over our body today. So I hope you're in for a good one. All right, now we're going to bend this leg like this. I'm going to take my left knee, bring it to my right ankle, and I'm just going to hold. And I sometimes like to sway from side to side. All right, go ahead and switch straps. That strap is going to go back on the left side. I'm going to pick up my right strap, bring it over the arch of my left foot, and then I'm going to extend the non-strapped leg over my jump board, cross the leg over. And I'm keeping my shoulders down. The hip lifts just a little bit. That is totally fine as long as the upper body is nice and stable and rooted into that carriage. I'm going to take it out to the side, holding it there. And then I'm going to cross it over again right here like that. Out to the side. All right, take it up to the ceiling. Lift the non-strapped leg, taking it down. Feel the core really switch on. We're here for 3. Core switches on as I lower. Nice hamstring stretch as I come back up. One more right here. Now I'm going to add a circle. I'm going to cross the leg over, We're here for 3, 2. That core is still staying nice and strong. Last one right here. I'm going to take it to the other side for 3. Last one right here. Then I'm going to come into that pretzel stretch, holding it right here. I'm going to sway from side to side just a little bit. All right, taking those straps off, we are going to go into some abdominal jumps to really warm up the core. So this isn't necessarily about the legs. It's mostly a core exercise. We're going to involve our yellow arm springs in just a second. But first, let's practice the jump. We're going to layer on the movement, especially when you're doing a class that has so many props and moving parts. It's nice to layer on those props and those different elements. So I'm going to start with the ball between my shoulder blades. I scoot the butt forward. My feet are going to come up onto the jump board. We're going to start in Pilates V. Now before we start, we want to find that Pilates scoop. So let's cinch the ribs to the hips, pressing the low back into the carriage, just practicing the jump right here. Now, I said it's not about the legs, but I still want you to tone those legs. Think about lifting the kneecaps as you jump, squeezing the inner thighs together. Now, exhale as you jump and contract the core at the same time. Lifting from that pelvic floor. Let's bring your hands behind the head. It's going to take away a little stability, making the core work more. Give me 8 more for 8. Exhale, lift for 7. You've got it. We're here for 6. Deep abs for 5. Keep moving. 4. 3, hang in there. 2, last one right here. 1. Now legs are going to stay long, just the ankles. Here we go for 10 and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Now reach back. I know I am fortunate to be nice and tall. I can easily reach and grab those yellow springs. Now, if you're like me, you have options. You can either use the handles or the long loops. Let's start with the long loops first. And then if we want more tension, we'll go to the shorter straps. So just take the arms out to the side, come back in to the stopper like that. Inhale to prepare. Now, as I launch away and jump, I'm going to bring my hands in. So it's like a giant hug a tree. Are you ready? Here we go. Exhale, lift. Good. Exhale, lift, toning those tops of your legs, lifting from the pelvic floor. We're here for 7 more. For 7, you've got it. Exhale, lift for 6. Deep abs, my friends, for 5. Hands are out to the side for this first round. For 4. And 3. Can you feel the core? It really starts to switch on even more. For 2. And 1. Take the arm straight up and bring it in here. Good. Exhale, lower. Now, like I said, if you want more tension, you go a little shorter on those straps. There we go. 8 more. Exhale, draw it in for 7. Lifting from that pelvic floor. Are we having fun? Woo! You've got it. For 5. And 4. We're not done. I'm going to layer on another movement for 3. And 2. Last one right here. 1. Can we add a tuck jump? Let's do it. Here we go. So good. Exhale, draw it in. Give me 8. Deep abs. Here we go. For 7. Lifting from that pelvic floor for 6. Woo! And 5. Final 4. Can you feel it? 3. Is it burning? Woo! 2. Last one right here. 1. Nice job. Ditch those straps. Take the ball out. Let's go ahead. Bring the ball between the calves right here like this. Now, we're going to pick up our regular straps. We're going to bring your feet into the longer loops. We're going to go into a hundreds breathing section right here. Whoo! Once you start using your reformer and tower in a combination mode, you'll never want to go back to just reformer or tower, trust me. All right, let's bring your hands behind your head, lift up into that C curve. Elbows are wide. Squeeze that ball, my friends. Inhale, take it down. deflate the abs, squeeze the ball, take it right back up. And again, inhale, lower. Right here, contract the core, squeeze the ball, take it up. Give me 8 more. You've got it. Remember, your head is heavy in those hands. No tension is in that neck. Whoo, how are we doing? How are those abdominal muscles? Are they shaking yet? We are definitely going to get to the shake zone today. I promise you. Give me 5 more. Don't forget to breathe. Deep abs right there. 4. We're going to hold the last one down there for 3. And 2. Last one right here. 1. Now hold it right here. Reach the hands forward. Stay up in that C curve. Start pumping your arms. Hundreds breathing right here. Inhale for 5. Exhale for 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep breathing. Keep moving. You've got this. Whoo! Now let's add a tuck. Inhale, lengthen, reach those tippy toes towards that jump board. Exhale, bring the knees towards your face. Inhale, reach towards the jump board. Deep abs. Draw everything in. Just 2 more right here. Here we go, my friends. Whoo! We're developing some heat. Good. Bring your hands behind your head. Let the head be heavy in those hands. Go ahead and add some tucks. Lift the hips for 8. Deep abs. Draw those knees in right there for 7. You've got it. Keep moving. We're here for 6. And 5. Whoo! 4. 3. The best way to start a class is with that core. 2. Last one right here. 1. Let's hold it. Lift it up and lift. Here we go for 8 and 7. Deep abs for 6. Squeezing that ball. 4 and 3, 2, 1. Whoo! All right, you guys. Ditch that ball. We are almost done with the ball. A little bit left with that ball. All right. We're going to come up and we're going to change our springs to, I want to do, let's do a medium and a light. So a red and a blue. Actually, sorry, 2 reds. My bad. 2 medium springs. I want to do a little power jump series, really warming up those legs, okay? So headrest is up. You don't need the ball quite yet. We're going to lay right back down. We're going to get those legs. We're going to tone those legs. All right. So feet are together, knees are together, abdominals are tight, ribs are connected. Sets at 10, right here for 10. Inner thighs are squeezing together. 8, 7, woo! For 6, you've got this. Give me 5 and 4, 3, 2, 1. Pilates V right here. Squeeze those inner thighs together for 10, 9, you've got it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, yes, 2, 1. Frog jump, last round, right here. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7. Lift from the pelvic floor to draw those knees in. 5, 4, just 3 more. Woo! And 2, last one right here. 1. All right, come up from there. Just wanted to get those legs a little bit with a little bit more heat. Now go to 1 heavy spring. So for me on my reformer, that is a green. Grab some water if you need it. All right, welcome back. So I'm on that 1 heavy spring. You can always go a little bit heavier if you want. And we're going to use the longer yellow spring as a leg spring. You could also use the purple one if you want. However, there's a frog movement that I want to do in there. The purple spring is just a little bit too heavy. So let's lay down. So we are going to use on the first half of this flow, the spring on the left leg. Okay, it's going to change a little bit which leg you're jumping off of, but just to keep it consistent, we're going to do the springs on the left side of the body first. Okay, so go ahead and lay down. And take yourself out, grab that strap, bring it over the arch of your foot like this. And we're going to start with your leg extended up like that. So now just practice jumping off of the right leg. It's not super challenging, right? One heavy spring isn't super heavy, but we're going to layer on the movements. Now, as we jump, I want you to give me a scissor. We're here for 30 seconds starting right now. You've got it. And scissor. You can always go heavier in both spring tensions if you want. But if this is your first reformer tower class, maybe stick with keeping it a little bit more doable and simple. And then if you do this class again and you want to take it up a notch, take it up a notch. All right. Now, one more here. Now we're going to do a frog, and it's a little hard at first, like this. Both feet are together. So as you jump, squeeze the inner thighs, bring it in, lift away, squeeze those heels and inner thighs together. Big time glute work right here. There is no missing what is happening right here. It is oh so challenging. Whew, now this would be really hard to do with the purple spring, okay? So it's much more obtainable right here, like this. 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're not done. We're going to turn to the side. We are going to keep the spring, but it is a little bit easier to turn without the spring on. I've done it with the spring on, and it kind of flops you around just a little bit. Okay, so the spring is going to come over the arch of my top leg. Remember I said we're going to stick with the same spring on the same side of the body, okay? Practice jumping off of the bottom leg. Not super challenging yet, right? Now, let's add a heel beat. Beat and land. 30 seconds here. Beat and land. Squeeze those glutes. Lift from the pelvic floor. You've got it. Keep moving. Woo! How fun is this? Is this not so fun? Why did I not use the tower and the reformer mode sooner? Is that what you're thinking? Because that's what I was thinking when I first tried it. 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Take that strap off. I want you to find your soft Pilates ball. Go ahead, pull that soft Pilates ball out. And now I'm going to bring it right here like this. It's just going to bring me a little bit closer. Okay. So now I'm going to grab this strap again here like this. Draw the shoulders down, lift from the pelvic floor. Before we start adding the movement of the top spring, just practice the jump. You can even tuck the bottom leg under. Now we're jumping off the other leg, but now we have the spring. So now as we jump, I want you to draw the spring down. Lift from the pelvic floor, draw it down. You've got it. We're here for 30 seconds, really feeling those lats right there. Lifting from the pelvic floor. My shoulders, they're out of my ears. You've got it. Can you guys feel this? Woo! So much fun. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tricep press. Woo! Another 30 seconds right here. I'm gluing the elbow towards my hip. So the top of my arm is stationary. It's not moving. Still connecting in that shoulder girdle. So I feel the lats just as much as I feel those triceps. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You've got it. Ditch the strap for 1 second, though you know we're going to grab it again, right? We're going to go into a side sit-up. So bring the ball right underneath that hip. Stack those hips. Squeeze that glute. Take your hands behind your head. We're going to inhale, take it down. I'm going to squeeze the glute as I take it up right there. We're here for 10. Cinching the rib to the hip as I lift for 9. You've got it. 8. The more I squeeze the glute as I lift, I'm going to keep those hips stacked more. And I'm going to work that waistline even more for 5. and 4. Get ready. We've got a good one coming up. For 3, 2, 1. Bring your right elbow down. Take a little stretch. Now, as you're stretching, reach and grab this right here. All right. So from here, we're going to take it down just a little bit and side sit up, lift it up for 10. So see how I come out of my elbow slightly for 9. Think about drawing that shoulder blade down as I lift from the pelvic floor for 8. Really feeling that top waistline and shoulder girdle. Whoo, here we go. 6. So good, you guys, hang in there. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one right here. This is it. Whoo! 1. That is tough. Now I'm going to have you float all the way back in, and we're going to take that spring off. So we're not going to have any springs on. We're going to float all the way out like this. So go ahead and float out. Now, once you're here, you're going to hold on to the riser with the bottom arm. So I don't want the carriage to move. Now take the back spring. Let's take the purple spring, the heavier one. We're going to do what you would normally do on the Cadillac, leg springs, just to really open up those hamstrings. So from here, draw the shoulders down, find that shoulder girdle connection, kick the foot to the front, give it a little pulse, take it back. Now when you go back, I want you to find a bicycle, stretching that quad. Yes. Now if you want to, you can take your foot here and kind of hold on to the railing like that. Now I'm going to take it front. I'm going to lead with the knee bent, take it front. Hold it there, get a nice stretch. Sweep it to the back. When I sweep it to the back, look at my bottom foot. I kind of wedge it onto the frame so I can keep these hips stacked a little bit more. Bend at the knee, feel a nice quad stretch. Bring it through. Extend, find that hamstring. Sweeping it to the back. Hold here, pause. Bottom foot is holding on. Bend at the knee. Pause. Don't let the thigh come through too soon or you're going to miss the best part, the stretch. Let's do 2 more right here. Sweeping it back, holding it right here. Bend at the knee. You've got it. Bring it through. Just 1 more. This is just a nice opportunity to add in a little stretch. Hold it there. Bring it through. You've got it. Take that strap off. Float back in. We're going to go back to the green spring, that heavy spring. All right, we're going to turn this way like this. Now, we need to grab these straps again. Now, I call this a floating series. Whenever we do a floating series, the carriage is going to float a little bit, so we have to stabilize to maintain control. Once you try it, you'll be like, oh, I know what she means now. So go ahead and bring your feet right here like this. Grab the straps. I'm going to grab the handles just to give myself a little bit more tension. Now I'm going to open it out. Look what happens. The carriage floats, then resist it closing. We're here for 10. Elbows slightly bend, draw the shoulder blades together, lifting from the pelvic floor. It's really intense, right? When you feel that bounce, woo, resist. Good, pull. I don't want the carriage to be swinging out of control. So I have to really connect under those shoulders as I do this to maintain control over that carriage. Let's go for 4 more. Can you guys feel it? It's pretty intense. For 4, you've got it. For 3, woo, no missing this work. 2, last one right here. 1. Now we're going to take, whoops, see, I lost control. Now we're going to take the arms up. Take them up and then slowly back down for 8. Take them up, feel the carriage float, back down for 7. Can you feel this? This is so intense. For 6, I love this. For 5, whoo, 4, 3, can you feel the tops of those arms? They should be shaking. 2, last one right here. This is it. 1. Nice job. All right, we're going to take it from the top, from the heavy jump. So go back to that heavy spring tension, which I did 2 reds. Lay all the way back down. the ball is ready to go when I need it. So starting with the heavier jumps, just to get those legs moving one more time. Starting in parallel, hands are down by your side, lifting from that pelvic floor. Here we go. Jumping here for 10, 9, 8. Abdominals are drawn in, ribs are connected. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pilates V. Squeeze those thighs together. Tone the tops of those legs. Let's go. Here we go. 8 and 7. Abs are tight. We're here for 6, 5 and 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. This is it. Frogs for 10 and 9. You've got it. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one right here. 1. Sit yourself up really, really quick. Change those springs for me. Going to just one heavy spring. We're going to lay right back down. This time, we're going to strap the right side of the body, okay? So, laying right back down, we do our front jumps to our side jumps. And, oh, got it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Little technical issue there. Okay. Now we're here like this. Make sure you're nice and square on that carriage. Practice the jump. You've got it. Now, as I jump, we're going to add a scissor. 30 seconds here, you guys. Woo! Isn't this so fun? Keep moving. Find your breath. Focus on that Pilates breath. If it's getting too heavy, maybe take a little break, hop back in. Maybe think about adjusting your springs. Listen to your body. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, into that froggy one. So it's hard to start in the starting position. So you just kind of have to start going. Good. Now, as I jump, squeeze those inner thighs together. Another round of 30 seconds. I want those glutes active. I want them tight. I want those inner thighs squeezing together. Whoo! You've got it. There is no missing the work. Now, if we had a heavier spring, we would not be able to do this exercise right here. I tried it. It makes you fly all over the place. 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job, you guys. Take that spring off, rolling to your side, this way here like this. Now, I don't know if you caught this, but I did this on the other side. Whenever I'm using the leg springs, I pick the spring closest to my shoulder and my butt. And that's how you would have done it on the Cadillac. So that's why I'm grabbing that spring. All right, taking it down right here like this, grabbing the strap, bringing it over. Now I want to scoot as close as I can to the jump board. Leg is up. Here we go, practicing the jump so we know where we are, and then taking it down. 30 seconds here, lifting from that pelvic floor. Feet are externally rotated out so you can activate the inner thighs and glutes even more. Don't forget to breathe. Are we having fun, you guys? Woo! So good. I can't see you, but I am watching. 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ditch that strap. All right, so now we grab our Pilates ball. We're going to need that for the next set. We go into the arm jumps right here. So I come back down. I grab my strap. Remember I said you can always start. I like to use the spring in front of me for the arm work. So go ahead and practice the jump. We have 2 rounds right here. Now, First round, we're just drawing the band straight down like that. Find those lats, lifting from the pelvic floor. We're here for 30 seconds. Don't forget to breathe. You've got it. So good. Are you lifting from the pelvic floor? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tricep press, another 30 seconds right here. Gluing the elbow towards your hip. So good, you guys. Keep breathing. Hang in there. All right, we're halfway through this 30 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ditch the strap for 1 second. Adjust the ball. We're going into that side sit-up. So top leg is long. Press the foot into the base of the jump board. Hands come behind your head. Take it all the way down. Squeeze the glute as you take it up. We're here for 10 and 9. You've got it. Cinch that waist for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one right here. This is it. 1. Take that elbow down. Reach this arm up and over. Nice big stretch. We're going to grab that strap right there. Bring the carriage home. All right. So actually, no, the carriage stays right there. I'm wrong. Now, as you lift, as you press, you lift out of the elbow slightly like that for 10. Draw the shoulders down. Lift for 9. So you're really feeling that shoulder girdle connection for 8. Press as you lift for 7 and 6. Nice job. Here we go. For 5, 4, 3. We're almost there. 2 and 1. Nice job, you guys. Ditch that strap. Okay. Now we're going to sit up for 1 second. You can ditch the ball. We got to go down to no springs. Remember, we're going to float on out like this. So remember, the bottom hand is going to hold the riser or the tower. It's up to you. Let's take the purple spring from behind us. Bring it onto that foot. We'll get a little bit of bicycle action here with this leg. It always feels so good. I think it always feels so good to do this series, especially if you have tight legs. So the bottom leg can be tucked under, or you can extend it out. I kind of like to keep it extended out. Now from here, I'm going to sweep the strapped foot back. When I sweep the strapped foot back, the bottom leg, that foot kind of latches on to the outside of the reformer frame. Now bend the leg, find a stretch in the top of that quad, bring it through, and it extends all the way out. Straighten the leg before you start the sweep. Sweep it back with a straight leg. All the way back, pause. Now keep the thigh right where it is. Just bend the knee, bringing the heel to the butt. Once you bring the heel to the butt, then bring it through. You don't want to bring the knee through as you're bending. You're going to miss the best part of the stretch. This should feel really, really good. This is great to do after a run if you have tight quads. This is definitely one of my very favorite all-time stretches for sure. All right, let's go for just one more. This is just a little bit of a transitional exercise, opening up those legs since they got a little bit of work just now. All right, go ahead and take that strap off. Bring the carriage all the way home. We're going to take it to 1 blue spring. So that's 1 light spring. So go ahead and go to that spring. And now we're going to change things around a little bit for our next flow.